Today, former San Diego Mayor Kevin Faulconer officially filed his paperwork to run in the recall election this September, joining dozens of others hoping to unseat Governor Gavin Newsom. The deadline to file is tomorrow. That's 60 days before the election itself. Tonight, News 8's Richard Allen shows us the growing field of candidates and why it may be easier than you think to run for governor.
Well, that's right. In this special election, voters will have to decide whether they support recalling Governor Newsom, and if so, who they believe should replace him. And the field of aspiring gubernatorial candidates is growing.
Everyone just officially filed my paperwork for governor.
Former San Diego Mayor Kevin Faulconer joins nearly 80 other candidates seeking to unseat Governor Gavin Newsom in the September 14th recall election. The latest filing from the Secretary of State's office includes 33 Republicans and 16 Democrats, along with an assortment of other party affiliations, including San Diego businessman John Cox, former Congressman Doug Osei, State Assembly member and vocal Newsom critic Kevin Kiley, Louis Marinelli, who's fighting for California to be an independent country, and former reality star Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, I don't think we'll top the 135 that we had in 2003.
Stephen Goggin is a political science professor at San Diego State University.
Who knows how many more will trickle in, but it's interesting that we've seen, a decent number of Republicans and Democrats come out of the woodwork too. And of course, your usual kind of cast of characters that when the threshold to getting on the ballot is so low, can do so.
And what is that threshold? Candidates must be a U.S. citizen registered to vote in California, must not be convicted of any felony involving bribery, and cannot have held 2 terms as governor since 1990. They must also pay a roughly $4,000 filing fee or gather at least 7,000 signatures and disclose the past 5 years of their tax returns. Goggins says while he's looking for Newsom to try to remain in the spotlight, working to highlight his California comeback plan, another interesting dynamic will be how those seeking to replace him will fight for their own airtime.
But how they're all going to try to compete, because if the recall is successful and 50% plus 1 people vote to recall Newsom, then it's just whoever full stop has the most votes.
And if you are registered to vote here in California, you will be receiving a mail-in ballot, which must be submitted by September 14th.